Hey guys, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm finally sharing the full reveal of our kitchen remodel. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. All right, let's get into it. Previously on part 1. Everything is completely covered. Every single thing in this kitchen was done in a way that made it really hard to undo, and he sawed a hole in the middle of it. We took everything down to the studs. We left off with everything being torn out, so today we're gonna be putting it all the way back together and I will show you our final kitchen. I did not get a clip of Adam putting the drywall in, but that is the next step after everything was torn down to the studs. There are a few things that I either didn't get clips of or I accidentally deleted the footage of, which I'm so mad at myself for, but it is what it is. So I only have clips of the countertops on my phone of the day that they came, which it's not a big deal. You still see the final result, obviously, but they finally showed up and they actually took like 2 or 3 times as long to put in as the people told us it would because the cabinets were just not very level. That's just the name of the game when you have an old house, is things shift around, and then when you try to redo it, it's just been a long time and things move. So it did take them a while to get the countertops in and leveled. We did buy the sink and faucet separately. You can, or at least where we got the countertops from, they offer different types of sinks, but because ours is in the corner and we didn't want to reconfigure the kitchen, I've mentioned this before, but we're not planning on staying in this house long term. We needed a specific sink size because it is in a little corner, and so we bought the sink separately, but the people who installed the countertops did install the sink for us, and then we installed the faucet. We got the new dishwasher, and I wanted to make sure the floor was spotless before installing it. I could
What?
Oh, I literally just said don't do that. Oh my God, are you okay? Why are you looking at me?
I don't know, I didn't hear what you said.
I said don't cut your fingers. Oh my gosh, babe. Oh my gosh, babe. That's bad. If I was a professional ASMR YouTuber,
What is an ASMR?
I knew you were gonna ask that. I didn't get any footage of this on my camera because I didn't know that we were gonna go this far into the project, but Adam ended up taking out that cabinet, the milk chute, and then all of the drywall on that wall and completely replacing it. I have not done a bathroom or a bed. Oh my gosh, wow. Wow. I haven't done a kitchen update in months, but this week we're making some moves. So today Adam is going to paint the kitchen, and then later this week we're getting the backsplash installed. So the kitchen will be almost done. It will be done before the baby gets here. But I'm going to show you guys Adam painting it. Let me show you a before. You are going to start to notice that the fridge is different than the fridge in the beginning, where in part 1 where we got the new fridge. Yeah, so we had that fridge for about 6 months, and then it just was not keeping anything cold. We had somebody come out and look at it, and they told us it would be about $1,200 to fix, and that would only be a 50-50 chance of it even being fixed. So obviously we decided not to do that, and we really loved that fridge. I loved that it had the French doors and then the freezer on the bottom, but those fridges are really expensive, and again, we're not staying here. The guy who came out told us never ever to buy a used fridge, which we just had never, we didn't know. So this is word to the wise. He said that there's a lot of parts on refrigerators that just cannot be fixed, or it's just really expensive. And so it's just better to buy a new fridge. And so that is what we ended up doing. And we just got a side-by-side because it was less expensive, and we just didn't want to invest in something for somewhere we're not going to stay. We ended up having to buy 2 refrigerators. It was really frustrating because the one that we bought off of Facebook Marketplace was, I think it was like $700 or $800. It was not cheap, but it was a really nice fridge, and it ended up not working out. So we could have, with the money we spent on the new, less expensive fridge plus the one that we bought on Marketplace, we could have gotten the brand new version of the really nice one, which, oh well, it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it, but that is just a little piece of advice that the technician gave us. So I figured I would pass it on to you if you are trying to redo stuff on a budget. He said any other appliance, get it secondhand, it doesn't matter. So we did end up getting our microwave and our oven secondhand, but we did buy the dishwasher new. So yeah, we have 2 new and 2 not new appliances, but we made sure that everything was in really good condition when we bought it. The oven, the people said that they basically never used it and they were reconfiguring their kitchen and it wouldn't work for their remodel, but it came with like the griddle in the box, everything in the box, everything was spotless. It looked like they had never used it, and they basically admitted that they just don't cook, and so they had never really used it. I think they used the oven a couple of times. So it was basically brand new and we got a great deal on it. And then the microwave, same thing. We bought it for like, I think a half or a third of the retail of it, and it looked brand new. So you definitely just have to be picky and keep your eyes out. If you're planning on doing a remodel like this, then just take your time on trying to figure out the appliances if you are doing it secondhand. So this is currently where we're at. As you can see, a lot of it has been patched, and the trim has been taken down. Adam and his stepdad made a new cabinet thing for that area that will match the actual cabinets. And then we've just had this aluminum foil back here for months so that we didn't splash anything on the drywall. And then we had to take part of this wall out so that we could put the plumbing upstairs for the bathroom. So Adam just fixed the drywall and patched and everything this week. So this will all be painted. All right, the backsplash was installed, and then Adam put all of the outlets in so we can finally plug things in again. But the thing that I was most worried about is true. The paint color just does not work with the backsplash. So we ended up just getting a new paint color. So he's gonna throw another coat of paint on here today and switch up. We took a tile and a cabinet door to the store to try and figure out what color to get. So hopefully it'll work. I will update you guys once he has it painted. We went with a really similar color. It's just a little bit cooler toned and lighter so that it matched well with the backsplash. The color that we had before was also the color in the living room, and it just went all the way through the kitchen, but it was way too warm toned and it just clashed with the backsplash. Just closed these so that you could see what they look like, but these are the new blinds that we got. I love how nice and clean they look. It just looks so much better in this space, and they do just open like that, and then they have the push button to open and close. This just makes such a world of difference, looking so much cleaner in this area than the wood. It stood out so much. Adam is working on this today. He just put this part in the cabinet, and he's gonna put the door on and shelves on so we can put our keys there again. This is our side door. And yesterday, while we were baking cookies, he painted. And then he did paint the paneling. This used to be brown. You can see there's a lot of brown down there, but he painted all the paneling all the way down here and by the closet. So we're slowly making our way to less 70s brown paneling. Adam finished putting the door on here. I think he's cutting the shelves right now, but so we'll have the 3 shelves in here for our keys and whatnot right by the door. The cabinet is completely done. He put the rest of the shelves in here and then also added some command hooks so that we can hook our keys down there. I'm really, really happy with it. I feel like this is going to be so convenient and it looks really, really nice. So now the only eyesore is this door that needs to be painted. Him and his stepdad made that door so that it would match all of our cabinets. So it's like exactly the same as these over there, which is perfect because it looks like it belongs. Since we brought the height of the counters down where the stools were, we had to get new stools that were a little bit lower, and I love these so much. They're really, really comfortable. They're pretty big. The cushions are nice. You can get different patterns on the cushions, but I just think the quality is amazing. They were definitely a splurge, but I know that they will hold up and we'll take them with us to our next house. And these are just absolutely beautiful, beautiful quality. I love the colors of them. And I just think that they look so chic. The kitchen is finally done. I'm going to show you all of the before and afters. This area I feel like made the most difference with the countertops being lower. It's so much more open, and I love the sink being underneath. And then on this side, it was so white and looked a little bulky. I think it looks way more professional and beautiful with the contrast of the stainless steel. And then of course the refrigerator actually fits in that area, and the blind just blends in so beautifully. And then of course the side door, it's such a big difference in such a small little area, but I'm really, really happy with the cabinet next to it and just the convenience of all of it. This is our view from the living room in. I love that you can see into the kitchen a little bit more now. The countertops are huge and I love our new stools so, so much. I love that we have a spot for our keys and everything when we walk in the door, just a spot to throw everything so that it's not sitting on the counters. And I can't tell you how happy I am with the finished result. The quartz that we chose was really light with some gray veining. And then the backsplash that we chose is this really, really shiny light gray color. And then we didn't do bright white grout. We did like one darker than that so that it didn't look too stark. Alrighty guys, that is everything for this video. I hope that you enjoyed coming along as we redid our kitchen. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I feel like it's so much lighter, brighter, and cleaner. It just feels great. I'm really happy that we reconfigured the kitchen countertops so that we have more room and it just opens up to the living room a little bit more. I'm just overall so happy with how everything turned out. There's a couple things that we need to touch up, but it's not a big deal. We will get to those. It's just paint and a vent cover. It's nothing major. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already so that you don't miss any of my future videos. I will be posting tons more home content, declutter content, and then the usual fashion, beauty, lifestyle, momming, all the things. So I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.